Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of The Last Resort. My name is Nandita. Today, we are honored to have Utkarsh sir who has received a 6-month internship and pre-placement offer for a supply chain management role at Flipkart. We would love to hear about his placement journey. Sir, could you please provide a brief introduction about yourself?
Yeah, sure. Myself, UTKARSH RAJ, currently a BTech undergraduate at NIT Jamshedpur in the Department of Mechanical Engineering. I have completed my 10th from DAV Public School Muzaffarpur and 12th from Dolphin Public School Muzaffarpur. I love to play cricket, chess, and online games.
That's amazing, sir. Can you please tell us about the eligibility criteria for the company? Does the company consider class 10th and class 12th marks?
As far as I can remember, I only remember that the eligibility criteria was no active backlogs. There was no criteria on class 10th and class 12th marks.
Okay, sir, thank you. Uh, Sir, which branches were allowed to sit in this company?
I guess electrical, civil, mechanical.
Okay, sir, great. Sir, how many rounds were there?
Am I
Could you
audible?
elaborate all the rounds? Yes, sir, you're audible.
There were 3 rounds in total. The first round was online assessment. In online assessment, there were simple aptitude and reasoning questions, some basic questions related to supply chain, and some basic questions related to interview rounds. First round was technical interview, which was purely based on your resume, and it was also based on Flipkart's supply chain, especially. So don't forget to research about the company before going to an interview. And in my resume, I have mentioned about Six Sigma, which is an integral part of a supply chain domain. So there were some few questions regarding Six Sigma. The third round was HR round. It was also based on my resume, and there were some situation-based HR questions.
Okay, sir. Sir, tell us about your interview experience. Were there some unexpected questions?
The interview experience was quite good overall. There was one unexpected question. See, in an interview, there can be many unexpected questions, and one should be ready to expect the unexpected. So, one unexpected question I think was for me. In my resume, I have mentioned about Team Dutch, the official technical team of NIT Jamshedpur, that they secured 29th rank all over India in the Baha Essay event, and they I never expected that the interviewer will ask me about who is the winner of the event, and I never knew the winner of the event. But somewhere in the back of my mind, I have learned that this ATV manufacturing was popular among the students in Pune. So I just randomly and confidently said that there was some local college that was from Pune, and I thought it will be okay. But what happened next really surprised or really unexpected to me, that the interviewer googled the answer, that whether I am telling it right or not. So it was really unexpected to me, but the Google also favored me that day, and it also said that the college was from Pune, and it was some DY Patil college from Pune. So the interviewer really said, "Yeah, okay." So that was some relief for me.
That was tricky, sir. So, were you
Yeah.
part of any club, society, or technical team? How did that help you in the interview process?
I was part of one technical team, Team Dutch, and you saw the part Dutch played in my interview recently. I was in soft skills club. It basically boosts your confidence. It improves your communication skill. And I was also in the basketball team. So basically, teams and clubs basically widen your knowledge, gives you exposure. It is not only about knowledge. It helps you communicate with many people. You get exposure, because ultimately it puts you in some situations where you almost feel like that is very impossible to come out of it, but at the end you make out of it. And there were many situations in the interview where I really felt helpless, that how am I going to answer the question, Initially, in the start of the interview, I was really nervous, but as the interview progressed, I really felt confident.
I can truly resonate with that, sir. So, moving on, what were the questions which were asked in the HR round?
In HR round, I think the HR round was also mostly CV based. The position of responsibility section, the achievement section, and my project sections were highly targeted. And they also asked about why do you want to join Flipkart? Why should we choose you over others? There were also some situation based HR questions how do you handle a conflict between you and your coworker? And many more situation based HR questions were there.
Great, sir. So, which specific topics do you recommend to master to get a job in supply chain management? And are there any resources which you followed during your preparation?
See, I believe industrial management is one of the most important subjects one should prepare for supply chain. And talking about the topics, I believe inventory management and forecasting. These two topics are the basic requirements. One should know how to manage an inventory and how to forecast the demand of products. These two topics are very important. And if you want to get an edge over the others, you should definitely read about Six Sigma. What is Six Sigma? And the topics you are learning, you should definitely know that how these topics are relevant to the company in which you are applying for. And at last, it is not about the topics, it is about how you deliver your knowledge to the interviewer. So be focused on improving your communication skills and not only learning about the topics.
Thank you, sir. Sir, it may sometimes happen that despite giving your best in an interview, luck might not be on your side, resulting in unexpected rejections. So, how did you keep yourself motivated to bounce back from such situations and maintain the same level of effort towards achieving your goals?
Yeah, true, it happened to me 2 or 3 times at the start, that despite giving my full efforts, luck was not only my way. But see, you can't control the uncontrollable. Yeah, it is true that sometimes you just need a bit of luck to get through it, but sometimes it is just not meant to be. So if it is meant to, it will come your way. But see, you just acknowledge your emotion. Yeah, it's true, despite giving your full efforts, if you are not selected, that you will be heartbroken, you will be demotivated. But see, life is not only about getting placement, right? You are going to move ahead. You have to tackle situations, the harmful situations, basically, I say, just after the placement. Like, you are going to get into a job, you are going to tackle some problems there. So you are going to be rejected, you are going to be demotivated there also. So just acknowledge your emotion. Yeah, it is true that you will feel disheartened, but just acknowledge it, accept it, and work on what you can control.
That was truly great, sir. So, finally, what advice would you give to your juniors aspiring to work in supply chain roles at companies like Flipkart?
See, just if you want to work at Flipkart, just not the theoretical knowledge or the what is taught in the class. First thing you need to improve is your communication skill. The better you can communicate, the more far you can get. So first, improve your communication skill, because at the end it does not matter how much you know. All it matters how much you can deliver, and that too very effectively. So just improve your communication skill first. Get some basic knowledge regarding inventory management, forecasting, and if you want to get an edge, just focus on Six Sigma and do research about the company. Because before going to an interview in any company, getting research done of any company is very important.
Okay. Thank you so much, Utkarsh sir, for sharing your incredible insights and experiences with us today. We deeply appreciate your time and generosity. Your experiences will surely guide and motivate many individuals. On behalf of whole OJASS team, we wish you continued success in your career at Flipkart. Once again, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you, Nandita. It was good to be here.
Thank you, sir.